Hello, students. Um, Mr. Jordan, of course. Uh, so for this week, it's going to be peer review week, or not peer review week, but review week. I was going to do a peer review, but I think for the first paper, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do, you're going to turn it in, I'm going to give you comments, and then you're going to take it to the writing center. And you can do that asynchronously, if you don't want to do that. If you want to do it synchronously, you can do that too. But you just need to go to the Writing Center website and set up an appointment. It's really easy. If you Google Writing Center OSU, you'll find the website. It's a really great resource, and the reason that I'm going to do that for the first lesson is because since it may be a lot of your first papers in college, I think this is going to be very helpful. Plus, it's good to get to know how to use a resource that maybe you could use throughout the rest of your college career. I've worked in the Writing Center, and I've had people who were working on their PhDs and getting articles ready for publishing come into the Writing Center. So it's a great resource for all the way through your writing career, especially if you're one of those people that it's hard for you to see your own mistakes, and that's fairly common, and even if you're very thorough, you can still miss something that maybe a new set of eyes can find. And so the next paper I'm going to have, instead of going to the Writing Center, we're going to do peer review. That way we can get experience in both the Writing Center and then peer review at a college level. And so hopefully that'll be helpful. And then we can move forward from there with the next couple papers. Make sure that you're turning in your drafts on time, your rough drafts. They need to be the full, the full paper, just rough draft form. And rough draft means that it can be fairly rough, right? You can just kind of have gotten your ideas down. It needs to be like in a paper format, an essay format, right? But it can be as rough as you need it to be, or as polished as you want it to be, right? Either way. But you need to get it in on time, so that way I have time to read it and get it back to you. If you're turning it in late, it's hard for me to get it back to you in a timely manner, right? Because I have my own classes, and and I'm reading everybody else's papers too. And so make sure that you get that turned in on time, which of course will be Monday night. There is, other than that, make sure that you're, if you want to get the A, you're going down and doing the review prep, which Dr. Daniel Waria will go over in his video. So make sure to watch both those videos. I hope that you have a good week. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be getting back to you, about your papers, and it should be a good experience, hopefully. This is the first paper, right? So it's both exciting and kind of probably nerve-wracking a little bit, but I wouldn't worry too much. I have confidence in all of you. And with labor-based assessment, right, if you're doing the work, then you're going to get the grade that you want, right? So just make sure that you're doing the work for that, right? And I think that all of you are certainly very capable writers from what I've read in our discussion. So I'm not too worried about it, so you shouldn't be either. But I know that you may have other classes too, so make sure to get that the draft turned in as soon as possible. And to turn it in, you'll just click on the little link to the side that that has for the assignment. Okay, talk to you later.